Hello, friends. Hello and welcome. Welcome to yours and mine Cozy Corner. My name is Amanda, and on this channel, we talk about books, and more books. Hello, friends. We are back with part 22 of the 5 for 10 or Less series. And this is a series where I introduce 5 books that cost no more than $10 from various Goodwill stores. So let's get started with book number 1. I have here Brief Interviews with Hideous Men by David Foster Wallace. All right. Great condition. Now, the only thing that I would say about this is the text is small. That has nothing to do with the quality of the book. The book is excellent, but I wish those letters were a little bit bigger. Anytime I get books that have like small letters, that's not going to stop me from getting it, especially when the book only costs $1. But I will try and either see if I can get it on my Kobo, and if I can't get it on my Kobo, then I will see if the library has the large text of the book. But anyway, this is a contemporary fiction of short stories with imagined interviews with men on the subject of their relation with women. And honestly, I truly think I just picked this book up because of the title. Because as I was going through and writing my notes, I was trying to figure out what made me actually pick this book up, and nothing was hitting me other than that's an interesting title. So we shall see how that book turns out. Now, the second book I am so excited because I have never read anything from this author. Shame on me, shame on me. But I definitely look forward to reading this one. So this is Dark Corner by Brandon Massey. Okay, excellent condition. Now, of course, like most people, I have a never ending TBR list. And there's no specific order that I have for my TBR list, but there's certain books, especially when I do like these Goodwill hauls, I want to push them up. I want to push them up, which makes it hard for me to create a TBR list and stick to it. And I usually try to put, if I'm going to do a TBR list, I try to put like 10 books on there, because even though I don't plan to read 10 books, I already know when I'm making other videos and like I come across a book like this, it's probably going to get read and whatever. So my TBR list may get, shuffled to the side. So if I give myself at least 10 books on that list, hopefully I'll read at least 5 of them on there. But anywho, this book is actually in great condition and is actually signed, which is cool. So this is an African American supernatural horror novel with paranormal activities and vampires. I don't really need to read anything else. That alone will have me read this book. Now, when renowned author Richard Hunter dies in a boating accident, his son David travels to Mason's Corner, Mississippi, to find out more about the father he never really knew. At first, Mason's Corner seems friendly and unassuming, the perfect small town. And you guys know, if you've seen my other videos, that I love a small town story. But after a newcomer moves into the old and supposedly haunted mansion on the hill, everything changes. People begin to disappear, dogs viciously attack, and soon David discovers that the terror consuming this place has its roots in his own family tree. For something has risen in Mason's Corner, something with bloody ties to the town's past, something undead and hungering for vengeance. Guys, that synopsis sounds so good. I don't want to hype this book up in my head, but from that synopsis, oh my goodness, it sounds good. These are the books that I just love to read. Like, it is just checking every single box for me. If you guys have read this, let me know what you think about, this book in the comment below. As a matter of fact, if you've ever read anything by Brandon Brandy Massey, just let me know. But anywho, let's go on to book number 3. So book number 3 is The Disappear by CJ Box. This is also in good condition. All right. And I found a lot of the CJ Box books in Goodwill as well as like Nora Roberts' book and who else? James Patterson. Like you come across certain names often, and this is one that I come across often. But this is book number 18 in the Joe Pickett series. There is a total of 27 books, and it is a contemporary Western thriller. And I'll go ahead and tell you book number 4. This is 3-Inch Teeth, and it is book number 24 in that Joe Pickett series. And as of now, and I do plan to read the entire series only because I am enjoying them. I want to say, and don't quote me, I think I have read either 3 or 4 books thus far, and I enjoy them. Now, these can be read as a standalone. I don't think by giving you any, a synopsis of either of these 2 books would ruin it, because I have read 3 or 4, and I can tell you they do stand on their own. However, just for me to be consistent, I won't do that. And 2, though, I always think if you can, it's kind of good to read it in order. It's not a necessity, but let me say this. I like reading it in order because it allows me to get to know certain characters. And it's like, okay, so I know Joe and his family. And, each book builds upon that. And then it's like, okay, I'm starting to know them better. And I just think it's a good idea. But I can definitely tell you from reading the first 3 or 4 books that they definitely are standalones and you don't have to. Okay, book number 5. This is The Hidden Things by Jamie Mason. Good condition. All right. Guys, I just absolutely love books. And I know you guys do too. That's why you're watching these videos. But it's just something about loving books and touching books. I mean, it's hard to explain to people who don't read or don't enjoy books at all. They're just kind of like, yeah, they're just books. Oh, well. But for those of us who have a love for it, it's just hard to explain. But anyway, we have a mystery suspense thriller. In less than half a minute, a home security camera captures the hidden resolve in 14-year-old Carly as she fends off a vicious attack just inside her own front door. The video of her heroic escape appears online and goes viral. As the view count climbs, the lives of 4 desperate people will be forever changed by what's just very. Okay, let me stop. All right, let me try this sentence again. The lives of 4 desperate people will be forever changed by what's just barely visible in the corner of the shot. Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't have had that big thing of coffee. It got me all over the place. But anyway, guys, that is all 5 books for part 22. You guys don't forget to comment and let me know if you have read Dark Corner before. All right, here are all 5 books. And if you guys have stuck around to the end of the video, thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I really do appreciate it. I love being here with you guys. And if you wouldn't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.